So I was like, damn, these hoes so bad.
But they ain't.
Bitch, you ain't got your shit
Right.
together.
Right.
So I don't look at people as like this. I don't. You're not a bad bitch to me just because you're pretty and you fine.
Come on, that part.
How you, is where your shit together?
Right,
Like,
that part.
You got your shit straight. When you die, is your burial plan good? While you living, what are your investments?
But how did you decide so you were doing the streetwalking
Now that's
first, and
real
then how
talk.
did that transition to
That's real talk.
I used to.
If you don't got your shit together, but you calling yourself a bad bitch, and then you're downing everybody else. This is why I love TsMadison. Because she keeps it real. She's gonna share with you. She's gonna look. You either take it or leave it. She ain't forcing it on nobody. She ain't trying.
We're the same age.
40.
So
I love it.
Years ago,
I love it because Mama Diva, I'm 48. I'm 48 and I love it.
People are like,
What the fuck's going on?
now it's like, oh, that's a tranny, which you're not supposed to say in a way.
We gotta get
So
it
should I
started.
stop saying tranny?
Yes, and I tell you that all the time.
But okay, but you cannot let me get because if she tells me to stop using it, I will stop using it.
Okay, well, you should stop
Because I honestly didn't know it was an offensive term.
Well, for me, at one point, it was not an offensive term. It was all depending on the way that it was delivered and used, She's
finna educate you guys.
With me understanding that, Madison, your philosophy now is you have to respect everybody's individuality. Every individual has something that offends them. Just because tranny don't offend you,
Don't
can't
mean
say
it don't
doesn't
offend
the
somebody
next
else.
transgender woman.
That's
So
right.
for me,
That's
being
right.
a public figure, I have to say, don't use.
Well, I
So
will
it's
not
transgender. That's the politically
Yes.
correct term.
I will not
Okay.
use that word again.
See, my girl educating
because
y'all.
you told me not to.
She's
Well, and also,
educating in a
it is
classy way.
offensive to
Have you
the
ever
black-
seen Kaya
For me,
do
it was
some
clickbait.
classy shit? Have you ever seen her educate you on some
It was
shit?
a financial gain for me.
That's
So
part
it was
of
not,
being
You
a
used it to your
queen.
benefit.
it was not derogatory. But as I'm outside of that world now, and I'm like, okay, well, there's a world outside of the world that I lived in. So, and then I have to respect that every trans woman is not a porn star. Every transsexual is not a adult or sexual object. Even though I was comfortable with that because I was for monetary gain. I can't say that she's comfortable with that. So
Didn't somebody recently try to fuck with you and post a photo of your before and after?
Oh, they
and
always do
then
that.
you took it and posted it and was like, what?
yeah.
So where does the confidence and the security
Well, I'm
and
telling
all
you,
that come
it's
from?
because I used to see bad bitches out there and they was broke. And I was always the ugly duckling. I never was the one that was the bad bitch. I was always the ugly one. So, and I'm like, you bitches got more problems than me, and y'all bad. Fuck y'all hoes. Y'all ain't bad bitches. I'm the bad bitch. So, I started applying that to my everyday. Like, I'm not intimidated by women. I know that genetically, I'm not born a woman. I respect women. I've never had a sexual encounter with a woman because I have a different type of love for a woman. I think a woman is earth.
Oh, that was deep.
She's, and I can't.
Have you ever heard Kaya talk about that? That's some
Be aroused
classiness
by
for your ass
my mother.
to think women
That's the way I
are
look
earth.
at women, like my mother, my sister.
That's
Like,
power.
I love you,
That's
and I'm not
power,
sexually
man. That's
attracted to
real
that.
talk.
Nah, man,
And
I'm
y'all
not.
bitches, you want to sit
Jill,
up here and
when
y'all
you look
want
at
to
T.S. Madison,
promote
you
and
watch
fight
the
and
videos,
argue and
besides
trash
Big Dick.
us
You're
over Kaya and
interested.
AT Lynn's
Don't do that. Don't
bullshit,
put him on
and
the
this
spot
woman
like
ain't
that.
trash
Anyway,
nobody.
when Jill's
She's telling you the
defensive, he would
respect
be
she
going off right
has
now. He know he
for
love
a
you.
woman.
'Cause your
She's
personality
telling
is
you,
magnetic.
we queens.
Yeah, I do
Personality
too.
is very vibrant. I will hang out with you like you. I think you dope as
I mean,
fuck.
listen, we would.
And I'm a heterosexual
And this
straight
your
man.
No, not
I'm a
really.
heterosexual straight man that don't have a problem. Like
Well,
I could.
You know,
I
when
could,
you say heterosexual, straight,
no, it doesn't matter because she says she's trans. He says transgender, so I can say heterosexual.
Yeah.
Yes, you can say heterosexual,
You know,
but
and-
then
But
you say
it's just
straight,
Jason
it
has
cancels
this
itself
stigma
out.
thing where he tries to throw me under the bus.
Gio has. Well, we're not gonna get on Gio because we have a full hour with you. So let's keep talking. Okay.
Well, you do know what a full hour usually costs, but okay, we're gonna waive those fees.
Okay, so
I love
you
her.
were in Sydney
I
at the
love her.
airport,
I'm
and I was
sorry,
in
I love
Sydney at the hotel, and we FaceTimed, and I'm just really happy about your success with Fox and working with Lee Daniels.
Yes.
For the audience that don't know, how did that whole relationship come about?
Lee Daniels has been following me on Instagram, and was very familiar with
Your work.
not adult.
No,
I don't think it's
I know.
adult
Your
because
brand,
I've done
yeah.
Funny stuff. I'm funny.
You said, but one thing you said to me is that Lee has his ear to the street. Like, he knows what's
Oh,
going
baby,
on.
Lee keeps his ear to the street. Lee knows exactly what's going on out here in the world. And let me tell you something. I respect Lee because Lee is doing some profound things with LBGT people that a lot of LBGT.
I mean, he's pushing the envelope and he's opening doors.
And that is amazing to me because we have a lot of LGBT people that are in place that are not using their platform to do that. You know, and
like
I love
who? Tyler Perry. Why get quiet? Y'all better stop acting like this ain't Hollywood don't like us and shit. But anyway, there are other people in the LGBT community that aren't opening up doors.
Like RuPaul, like even though RuPaul is going through like some backlash or something that he said about a transgender women on RuPaul's Drag Race.
RuPaul was one of the first socially and commercially acceptable.
May I say I understand what Ru was trying to say.
I don't know what he said.
Okay, well he said something. I'm not going to misquote him. I don't know, but
just paraphrase.
I see that a lot of trans people are upset because they're trying to allude to him saying that trans people aren't supposed to be on Drag Race. But here's the thing: most transgender women ain't gonna identify as a drag queen.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right. Real talk.
You can't call me no drag queen. I'm but it all depends on the definition of it.
So for people that aren't educated, the difference between a drag queen and a transgender person is what?
The identity.
Yeah.
A
transgender person identifies as a person that identifies with the opposite sex.
Correct.
I have what he said. So RuPaul is under fire for comments that he made during an interview where he said he would probably not allow fully transitioned transgendered individuals or bio queens, biological women who mimic femininity through exaggerated drag characters to compete on RuPaul's Drag Race. So he's since apologized for his comments, but saying he didn't intend to hurt people, but people are upset.
I didn't say I agree, but I understood where he's coming from. RuPaul is I don't want to say older.
He's an OG.
He's an OG LBGT OG back when things were this is what it is. The new millennials now are really sensitive to a lot of stuff.
They don't.
So
they still understanding. They're not getting it. Everybody's learning. Everybody's learning. Like I said, the 3 L's. You look, listen, and learn, and everyone's still learning.
But can I be a drag queen? Yes, because being a drag queen is also a job. It's also it's also going to work entertaining people on the stage in an impersonation, in an illusion, in a mock up of identity, as RuPaul says. So
and a lot of the drag queens that are doing drag are doing it in honor of their favorite icon or their celebrity, a Cher or a Whitney or whatever.
However,
I'm claiming it.
There are genetic women who do drag.
That's true.
So I understand what Ru says. Well, this is my show. My competition is the traditional drag queen, where a man it identifies as a man gets up into drag for performance or for performance. So I understood it. And I understood trans people angry because they're like, well, we also do drag. I understand them too. But it's all about what you identify
with. And see, everybody gets offended when it's something they don't identify with. They don't identify with, so they think they're sensitive to it because they think somebody talking about them. I am a biological woman. I given birth to 9 children. And I can relate to what they say. It's to each his own. It's how you feel. Everything is mental. It's mental. But you have to respect a person and how they feel and how they want to carry themselves. You can't judge them and change their gender because it does not agree with you.
Because you have the personality.
I'm glad that she's on here and explaining it too. This queen is do your shit. Do your shit. Excuse the boxes and stuff, guys. I'm moving. But I had to do this video.
I know I have found
I tell you, speaking tongues, baby, speaking tongues. That's what we do. That's what us queens do.
Different. Like when I filmed it before, it was
in the studio.
She needs me. She needs me there.
So it's
I claim it. I take that crown and show them how to do it.
And the show is so good, and they touch on so much stuff, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it because it's good. The first episode gonna fuck y'all up.
I believe it because the episode with
got my brother Evan Ross out there.
Yeah. He's so nice.
He's nice.
Did you see me do the after show with him?
And he's rich.
Yeah,
No, he's rich.
That's fuck. And he walked in and he was just like, the way he looked at me when he walked in was just, I don't know.
No, his father was a billionaire who died, and he's rich.
Oh,
he inherited a lot of money. I love that.
I was up for one of the roles on there.
You were?
I was close to character Amari. That played Cotton's love interest.
Who's Cotton?
Isn't it ironic?
Kamaya Scott.
I know. I was playing.
Isn't it ironic?
But I mean, I would have did the role. I'm an actor.
Is that, what do they call it? Is that reality playing? What is it?
It's when art imitates life.
Art imitates life.
Yes.
Well, I guess it didn't imitate good because I didn't get the role.
We gonna put a word into it.
But I would have absolutely done the role. I'm an actor. I would have did that role.
You'd have did it.
I would have did the fuck out that role.
Maya's gorgeous too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an actor.
That's my girl.
Love scene and all.
Huh?
You could do a love scene.
Yeah,
I would have did. I'm telling you, it was between me and like
do it.
other guys.
Let me ask you a question, because I find that more men are attracted to transsexual women than they are to men. Like more. Let me back up. Let me say.
Well, don't say that because you're gonna have gay men going crazy. Don't do that.
Okay, let me say this.
Don't put us against each other. Don't do that.
Okay, gay men, transsexual women get the better guys than gay men do.
Yeah, because men in their minds get to think that they're like,
with a woman.
Exactly.
It's a fantasy.
And this is what I try to tell women.
How do we normalize that where I can have a conversation? Because I'll get into
wait. I need to know what she was about to tell women.
I try to tell women all the time, like, ma'am, men think with their penis.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All the time.
You can't put a label on them. A straight man is never going to identify as gay. Ever.
Never. Yep.
As he shouldn't.
Ever.
As he shouldn't.
He might get his dick sucked 30 times 30, but he ain't never going to identify
as 900
as a gay man.
30, bro.
He's never going to do it. And I understand it because when he's looking at a trans woman, he's looking at a woman embodied
and wrapped in the fantasy he wants to have.
Correct.
It's the safest way to have
it's
that
all
fantasy.
about,
And it's also forbidden fruit kind of thing.
But listen, you are a woman. You know a man will cut a hole in a box and stick his dick in it until he explodes.
Yes.
I did that.
Yeah. Of course you did,
I did it to my teddy when I was like 8, 9.
And so this is the thing. I think people
they overemphasize the weirdness of it all. And let me ask you, this is what I try to tell people. Because, I had to tell somebody in Australia the other day, I rarely date gay men. I rarely do. I love finding a man
who's curious.
Tell me, what's the approach? Do they approach you? Tell me how.
You want to get some Gucci shoes?
I'll tell you the approach.
Tell me how it is for you.
And Michelle's sitting behind you. She didn't order a couple cars for him. Here's the approach. What's your flight information?
Oh, you bring them in.
Yeah, I import-export. I'm going to tell you why. I don't like L.A. L.A. is on some fake... Like, everybody here you got 10 roommates and you drive a rented Maserati. I ain't got time for all that. I want somebody who's cute, young, who can have a good time and can go home.
Build a nigga.
But let me tell you why I have no problem building a nigga. Because a boss ain't got whether you're man or woman, ain't got no problem in making sure their partner is solid.
Well, I pay for my actors. And, a lot of them were wanted to do it for free. And I was like, listen, no. When you get this good puss, I need you to go home.
Oh, my God. You guys are like kindred spirits,
when you get this good puss, you need to go home. I don't want you thinking that this is business, bitch. Get the fuck out. You can't suck it no more. You can't fuck it no more.
Hey, I say that same shit, girl. Let me get some of that good puss.
That good puss. You can't have no more.
Hello, real talk.
You can't have no more.
Real talk. Get it and go home.
Midwest Southern shit.
Take care of your business and move on. You understand what I'm saying?
How do we get straight men to understand that it's okay to have a gay experience?
Oh, you never gonna get them. Never. You hear it? You never gonna get them to say that.
You just gotta hang out with them after the show.
No, not even hang out with them after the show. That's why when I was doing my going hard in the paint like that, I catered to straight men because I wanted men to know, Nick, sir, you're not alone. You are not alone. You're not alone. And I wouldn't. When I first started, I did let
go to past collection.
When I first started, I did allow men to wear their
masks.
I did. But as I grew into a bigger star, I said, "No, it's outlawed." because I'm not gonna further perpetuate the stigma that men are down low. Nigga, get out here and suck this dick right now.
Right now.
Okay, so I have.
Look at me in my eyes and put your lips around this dick and suck it.
Okay, so my love.
Have you said that to a man?
Do you doubt her for a second?
My video.
Okay, my love. I have so many questions.
Come on, ask me.
And I always ask Sydney this. I ask Laith this.
I love Laith.
I love Laith too. Oh my God!
Laith told me after the show, we got to go have lunch so you could ask me all the questions you didn't want to ask me.
But you know what the thing about Laith is? Laith walks the line. Laith don't get deep into it.
He don't.
No.
don't do that. Laith fine as fuck. You seen Laith?
I had to
Beautiful.
stop. Listen, I fucked with a trans man before and didn't know what it was.
I've never done that.
See, I don't like that. I don't like that. I thought
Jason, tell the story.
I thought I was talking to a man.
Come on, tell me.
I was talking body look just like Laith, everything, bitch, everything. Drunk at a Christmas party at my house, stuck the dick in. It was a little too wet. It reminded me of Nikki Hunt, my ex-girlfriend. So I pulled out and realized what it was. It was a trans man that hadn't told me that they were trans. Because I reached around, there was no penis.
Well, I mean,
that's dangerous. It could be if
it's dangerous for us too to do that. You know, this is why I'm an advocate.
That's what I meant for him.
Yeah, but I'm an advocate for all trans people before we have a sexual encounter. To disclose. It's imperative that you disclose, especially during this time when we're so demonized. You know, and this is why when we get down to me talking about the situation with my past.
Oh, you know it's coming.
I have to speak out because you're not gonna make a demon out of me, you know. So, but for me, it's imperative that you're honest. Like you have to say, listen, this is what it is, babe. We finna sword fight. What's up with it? Joust, bitch. Joust.
We're exchanging information. You're my new best friend.
Seriously. Last show I had to tell Jill keep his own friends. This is my friend.
No, son, you're sharing.
But now I'm not gonna walk in the room and say, "Hey, everybody, I'm transsexual."
Right.
I'm not gonna do that. But if it comes down to there's some type of, because I'm out when a man is over there standing and he be like, "What?" I'm like, "Baby, what's wrong with you? Is God telling you something different?" Listen to the Spirit of God.
You scared the shit out of me.
Listen to God.
No, what's scary is that she spoke to your soul, and your soul said, "Wake up, nigga."
Wake up.
Okay, so
yes.
Do you prefer straight men or gay men?
Well, I haven't had the opportunity to have a gay relationship.
Okay.
When I jumped out as, bitch, I'm real.
So back to the question that I was going to ask, because I asked Sydney, asked Laith this. Okay, when people think about the concept of transgender and the process, most people think that the ultimate goal is to do an entire conversion, but you didn't.
Well, that's once again up to everybody's individual feeling.
So maybe it's like an antiquated way of thinking.
That might be a person's conclusion.
Right.
I'm done.
Right.
I got the sex change. I'm done.
Right.
You got to be done here first.
Right. Yes. I heard that when it comes to like the total sex change operation where they turn a P into a V or vice versa, that there's a lot of psychological kind of.
I ain't got time for that.
Okay.
So you're not gonna have that surgery?
Why?
She seems quite happy with.
Bitch, I made $1 million from home.
Okay,
I heard that.
I have
heard
the answer
that.
to this question, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
I heard that. Be you.
So
be you. If you good with the top and this and that, just be you. If you satisfied and happy with, fuck everybody else. You ain't got to cut your dick off or sew your pussy up to make somebody else happy. Do you. Make you happy. I'm telling you. Because motherfuckers will drain you.
You better put your hand up your dick because I'm a dick lover. I likes the meat.
I mean, we have a lot in common.
But that's what they say when you're on probation.
But before, like I've had so many different epiphanies in my life. I made a video on YouTube where I was sitting on with a yellow turban on and my titties and I told a story about how a Puerto Rican guy turned me out. I used to think that men that like to be porked in the butt were gay.
What'd you say?
Porked. Fucked in the ass.
He's about to add that to his repertoire.
I thought that they were. I felt like that was a gay man. I didn't want to have anything to do with a man getting porked in his butt. I want a man. But as the evolution comes, and you find out that sex is an experience.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
Religious experience.
Yep.
Sex is an experience. You like that? That's a commercial.
Just one more time.
Sex is an experience.
I agree, and it's an experience that should be explored to its fullest potential.
Well, it could be. I done had some bad experiences.
Yeah, and you don't want to do it no more, right?
But you never fucked a man, and here's the thing: when you do allow yourself to explore yourself,
consenting
man,
adults. That's what they forgot to say. So I'ma say it for them. It's an experience that should be shared with two consenting adults. Let's not misunderstand that.
You ate coochie? You ate it?
Let's not misunderstand
Listen, I'll
that.
tell you the
Did
time.
you eat coochie?
The last time I ate pussy, I can tell you. I knew the girl's name. Her name was April. White girl and her sister both raped me when I was 10 years old and had me eating their pussy while they were smoking Marlboros. All this shit was fucked up.
So you've had lots of sexual experiences.
I don't like cigarettes. I don't like cigarettes and I don't like vagina because of April and her sister. Yeah, it was a lot going on. There was cats in the room. It was dark. Where was my mom at? I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
You never told anybody this?
Nah, and a 10-year-old dick ain't all the way where it is now. So clearly, y'all had some. They was like 16, 18 years old. 18, yeah, they were older. I was 10 years old, fucking 2 white girls with smoking Marlboro. That's my mom used to smoke Benson Hedges.
Well,
but anyway.
you know what? I had a conversation with a friend.
Where do you go after
But I
that?
wasn't traumatized by vagina. Like for me, putting your dick in a hole is just common. It's just this hole or that hole. It's just.
But no, let me tell you, I didn't think that it was not good for a man to get. Because I felt like I'm fish, honey. I'm real. I'm a real woman, and this Puerto Rican.
You always felt that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sexually, I did.
Yes. So when the Puerto Rican, what he
Man,
do?
that Puerto Rican's. That Puerto Rican turned me out. I love Puerto Ricans right now.
But no, I like Dominicans.
I love if you habla español, háblame inmediatamente.
I like anything light skin with a hat and crutches.
Oh, I ain't worried about that.
Jason.
Jesus Christ.
No, just like that's our friend. That's our friend's. That's our female friend's fiance in the back. It's just
I'm not worried about the color or the I like the fuck, But here's the thing: the Puerto Rican guys turned me on, and I had a different. Like I felt like I was denying myself after he did. Look it up on YouTube. It's called. What is it called, David? How a Puerto Rican turned me out.
It's just like
was addictive would turn you out of the whole
it was the
sexual
experience.
Yeah,
I picked him up he was walking down the street in a black neighborhood. He had gold chains on it.
And you pulled up on him.
I pulled up on him. I said, "Baby, you gonna get fucked up around here. What you doing in this neighborhood?" He was
in the car.
He was like, "Mommy, drop me off. My homeboy done drop me off." I'm from Miami. So all them niggas down there is niggas, whether you're Spanish nigga, you're black nigga, you're white nigga, all them niggas is niggas down there. So, he was like, "Man, take me some whatever." So I got him in the car and we was riding around, and back then I was a bitch. I wasn't even, I thought I was pussy, but I wasn't pussy, bitch. I was orange as Georgia dirt. I raised up all under the neck. I had a little ball. I wasn't even into my full, I was young.
You went into your full fish, as you would say.
Yes, baby, I got that motherfucking Puerto Rican boy was captivated, and he was like, "Oh my God, baby, you so damn." Yeah, I'm like, "You lying," but yeah.
I hear you.
I hear you. How much money you got?
And so, how did that sexual experience? He was straight.
Yeah, well, that's what all straight men are straight.
Yeah, I've heard. So when you got him, the experience, was it just the passion?
Well, it was. He did some freaky shit. Like I thought.
Puerto Ricans are passionate.
I wanted him to wear his ass out. That motherfucker.
He made love to you.
That motherfucker laid me back on the bed and was like, I saw it. Father God, don't take me now, Jesus.
I bet y'all didn't think y'all was gonna get that tea. See, y'all better tune in for the Queen's Court, Supreme Queen's Court tonight. Y'all got the tea. The Queen, she telling it all. She is telling it. Kaya can't fuck with her. Y'all bitches better leave TsMadison alone. She's giving the tea. She's spilling the tea all over the place with the honey, baby.
My soul ain't right, Jesus.
She's inspiring me.
Man, after he sucked that thing up like
this is the problem I have.
Hold on, I gotta tell you.
Wait, can I just tell you? I don't know whether to take a break and drink this water.
spit in his hand, had me laid back on the bed, spit in his hand, wiped it in the crack of his ass, climbed up on, I'm watching all this stuff happen to me.
Please keep going.
Climbed up on the bed and slammed his ass down on me, and it was like it's.
This is the problem that I have when men like that's allegedly straight do shit like this. It make all of us not safe.
Wow.
Listen,
It fucked me up.
I told my boo the other day while I was in Australia. This is so inappropriate, but fuck it, I have a license giving you just sucked on the mic like that. I said I got a flight for you. I need you to come and see me this week. And he goes, well, what day you want me to come? I said, well, what day you want to come? He said, well, I could come Tuesday, but I got to leave Thursday. I said, no, you're not coming for 2 days. If you come, you got to stay. Come Thursday and stay till Monday. And then they were like, okay, what all you want to do? I said, well, I'm definitely going to put my face in your ass. For sure. I said that. Oh no. God. And he was like, okay, what else? I said, I can't think beyond that. So I say all that to say, straight men like to play around and explore as long as they feel safe and they feel like they can trust you. So clearly he felt safe and trustworthy if he could just hop up on it like that.
It just came down and I was like,
wait. On your...
No, on my penis.
So
I was 19 years old.
He spit in his hand.
I was like, what?
This
is me.
This is going viral. I just want to let you know that right now.
I'm about to say, yeah, it's going viral. This shit is going. This done went viral. See, I'm late getting the tea. My viewers told me earlier on the Queen's Castle. See, Miss Mama Gina did hers. I told y'all Mondays at 10 a.m. is gonna be Miss Gina, Queen of Talk Show at the Queen's Castle. So you guys gotta watch it because it's hot. It's hot. And oh my God, everybody told me this is viral. This is great. I'm loving it. I hope you guys are loving it.
Why did you move back from New York? You moved to New York. I said, I'm gonna tell y'all. I had one version of what I told people, and I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
Come on, give me the truth right now.
The first version was it was too many Dominicans, and they really was driving me crazy. I really felt thirsty for the first time. I had never been the neck breaking, like, oh my God, like thirsty. I was thirsty. Why I really moved back, the thirst had led to me fucking one in an abandoned apartment. And I found myself in the bathroom of an abandoned apartment in the Washington Heights saying to myself,
how did I get here?
I'm Jason Lee. What the fuck am I doing?
Let me tell you something.
But he led me there.
Yeah, he led you there. And you don't really fuck in abandoned apartments no more, right?
No, not at all.
I'm gonna tell you why. You gotta put a limitation on yourself. Even when I was doing adult films, when I was doing it, I didn't get into pee and scat and whatever. I didn't get into any of that stuff because I had a water sport experience once that almost that almost drove me to I like this. I had to pull myself back. Like, no.
What you mean, like pissing? So you like that shit?
I don't.
Oh, you almost did.
I almost did. I almost got trapped in that. Like, almost got trapped in it because I was like, oh no. But that boy trapped me.
Turn the sprinklers off.
That Puerto Rican boy that was
true. You still talk to him?
No, that was a one night stand.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How did you just let that be a one night stand? Because it sounded, from your perspective,
because she was
like
a working girl at the time.
No, I was just riding in the car.
Trying to get him out the hood.
You guys, you were being a good Samaritan.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to keep in touch with that? Because I feel like when you find one, like
that boy gave me $40. I think it was $40 worth for gas, and fuck that nigga.
But you remember the experience for a lifetime.
I talked about that, and that's like I'm on this platform talking about that experience. You know?
No, because I feel like when you find one good one, you should always have, like, how many do you have now?
I found so many after
how many do you have now
I embrace in my repertoire
right now?
Your roster. Like, what's your roster looking like?
How many?
Girl, child. I don't even answer my phone no more. but can I be honest right now? I haven't had sex in 1 year.
Why?
Him too? Well, he just recently found this young girl, but before that, he hadn't had sex for 4 years.
I haven't had sex in a year.
But why?
I've been working and trying to get make sure that my career is stable. When you turn 40 years old, you like, bitch.
True.
I just
bitch, how long you got left?
True.
We halfway there.
But I want to have as much sex as possible.
No, child, I want to have it later on down the line, child. But right now,
on a yacht in south of France.
I done had so much sex before. Girl, I've been fucking since I was 11.
What? 11? Not 11. 11.
Wow.
I've been fucking and sucking dicks.
Wow. Now that should hunt you guys.
I ain't got to have
My
sex.
baby is 11 years old. That hunts me. That terrifies me.
A cucumber called the head doctor.
Wow.
She didn't make the sound. She just made
this
them.
education.
Well, see, here's
Education. See, these babies is messing around at 10, 11 years old.
I think if you
I think she'd get Prisha right
if
for
you
her money,
fuck
though.
with me, I'm fucking your life up. Bitch, you ain't gonna never stop calling me, texting me, paging me, beating me because I'm a Libra. So I'm gonna give
you guys are very sexual.
Sexual and
You guys are romantic. You guys love to.
Gio, is your dick hard?
I mean, we're under the sign of Aphrodite.
Gio, is your goddess
of love?
No, my dick's not hard. I'm just like.
I'm a Scorpio. We're ruled by our genitals.
Oh, my shit ain't hard.
It could be. Oh, I saw that. Sit back down while sit back down while I keep looking at it.
My shit ain't hard, man. I just think she's very entertaining. She needs a. Jesus Christ.
So you said somebody said you were fat. I don't see you as fat. I see you as thick.
Voluptuous?
Yes.
Well, I'm a black broad.
Very shapely.
I'm a black broad. That's what I
Like
told
an S.
Listen, I told the doctor, make sure you make me like that big booty bitch over there.
So wait, the scar on your shoulder, what is that from?
I was fighting a dude.
Really?
I already could tell.
Wait, what did you say? What?
I was fighting a dude.
No, I thought maybe you got shot or
Man,
something.
I was fighting a nigga. A nigga tried to steal my car.
And you started squaring up like a nigga.
Squaring up with that.
So all that go out the door.
I'm a
What? This is a thug right here.
This with my heels on, I'ma get you. I'ma square up with you. What's up, nigga?
I know that's right. I know that's right.
You got a
I
pistol?
know that's
I got
right.
an AK. I got a Ruger.
What you know about a Ruger?
I got
She
a
know a lot about it. You should shut
I got
up
a
now, Gio.
380 that I keep in my pocketbook. And I got a revolver.
Well, we already had a gun pulled out on us on this show.
Yeah,
Who pull the gun? No, I don't keep it. I ain't going to plane.
Boom, pull the gun on.
Oh, boom gang.
Yeah.
He's unstable.
Oh, like gang shit.
So he's now the reason why
Less is hard.
we no longer let crack babies come to the studio. Nope.
I ain't say that. So y'all boom gang fans, don't be. You know he from Florida.
Is he?
Boom gang.
Tallahassee, right?
Yeah.
We Florida folks ain't right.
No.
You can't.
Y'all got the state.
They sure ain't. Them they fucking crazy. Colorado is crazy as hell.
They gonna whoop your ass, but
They
gonna
put
and they gonna shoot you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, y'all heard about Griselda?
And listen,
Them motherfuckers shooting malls out in the open during the motherfucking daytime. Okay, y'all better leave them Florida motherfuckers alone.
You know. I love Trick. I used to think Trick was the greatest rapper.
So listen, I
eat
just
crump fritters.
no listen.
No, Kunk. It's called Kunk Fritters.
I just did Wildin' Out,
Thank
and
you.
Trick Daddy was one of the guests. He
Yes.
looks like he killed people on the way to Wildin'
You
Out.
a man.
He said like that in
Trick
Baltimore,
Daddy,
Florida.
Listen, Trick
But
is
he's the nicest guy.
Trick cool. Like Trick cool.
I don't want no problem, no smoke.
Trick is cool. and Trick, to me, for me, Trick was the rap god to me because
Yeah.
I'm from Miami.
So is he
Who
gonna
know
listen?
now, Don't been the places I've been. Who can spend the grains that I spent? Oh, that's Trina.
Would you ever do Love and Hip Hop?
No.
Too urban?
Well, I wouldn't do Love and Hip Hop because I don't like the
Because you're
way.
on Fox.
No, not because of Fox.
Okay.
Did y'all do Fox Love and Hip? I mean, I do Fox,
Fox
and
Love and Hip Hop.
VH1. I do
But
VH1.
you won't do it because
I don't like the way Mona spins the storyline for gay people.
He just said
Stop.
that.
Preach.
What
Because
I-
Jason's
what?
about to go off.
He says that all the time.
listen, people were mad at me because I didn't go back to Love and Hip Hop. But what they didn't understand is privately, I don't do the whole deal with my issues on social media. I deal with them through text message, phone calls. I said to her,
Because when it gets litigious, you have those things to back you up.
right. I said, gay men get off jets. Gay men travel the world.
That's true.
Gay men make money doing things other than stunts.
So do trans
And
people.
gay men ain't on Grindr all day. So if your storylines reflect what everybody thinks gay people do,
Stereotypes.
I'm not going to be a part of
Part of
that.
that, yeah.
And she
Yeah.
didn't understand that, so I just didn't find myself back onto the show.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
for
Mona
me,
is she messy.
I don't dislike
she
Mona.
is about I love Mona Scott, but she is about
the escape situation.
making her money,
That we
being
saw
messy,
Gotta get to that,
because
scapegoat
drama
on her
and mess
I
sell stories, keep people looking. Look at Kaya. Look at all the shit that's going on with her and A.T. Lynn and all of them. It's the messiness. They keep the messiness going because people wants to see it, and they're gonna give likes and clicks, and likes and clicks and viewership makes money.
Kaya was
That's what it's about.
Now Kaya,
So was T.I. looking at you or Kaya?
T.I. didn't look at nobody.
right.
He just walked in. He came in. I guess he went for
I
Taylor.
always wanted to smash Kaya. I ain't gonna lie.
Before we get into
let me say this.
Okay.
Kaya is a very beautiful.
She is gorgeous.
She's beautiful,
and she got big breasts.
She's beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
Now, regardless to whatever going on right now, I'm not gonna rag her.
So listen, before we get before we get too deep into the Queen's Court, let's go back to the Escape thing. So Tamar Braxton had invited you as a guest to their show. She was performing on tour with Escape, and you showed up, and then somehow Escape asked y'all to leave.
Well,
how did that happen?
Well, Tamar and I have been talking for a while.
I like Tamar.
We've been speaking for a while. We've been communicating like via stuff for a while.
Yeah.
You know, and she was when Kaya first came on my platform, because let's be clear, Kaya came to my house. Kaya came on my platform.
Queen's Court was your idea.
No, Queen's Court was not my idea. Queen's Court was our thing.
It was the evolution of, you already had your platform.
I had mine and she had hers.
Okay.
She was calling. Let me go look. She was calling her show Thugged Out Tuesdays or hold on. Let me go, because I keep everything just in case. What you said?
The receipt collector.
Yes.
And the bag whisperer.
Yes.
I know that's right. I know, because on these bitches you gotta collect receipts, because these bitches is good for bringing some shit, bogus shit up.
It was called Turn Up Tuesdays with Queen Kaya and P. Weezy. That was a year ago, and it says Turn Up Tuesdays. Then it was called lots of things.
And then your platform was called what?
My thing was hold on, what I used to call it, Unapologetically You After Dark, or it was just that. It was whatever I got up. I didn't have a specific. I didn't brand it. It was just me getting up, talking about celebrities, talking about movies, giving my feedback on food. It was just that. It was me taking people would call in, and we would just have a discussion.
And so then the two of you, those platforms merged into or evolved into the Queen's Court.
Well, we got together in April of 2015, and we were doing a what the fuck is that? For breast cancer. We was doing
awareness.
Breast cancer, but it was a fundraiser we were doing at Pulse nightclub.
Okay.
We got together then, because I just saw on social media where she posted. She said she only knew me for 5 months. But so whatever.
So you guys got together. It evolved into the Queen's Court.
Well, it evolved into us. We would come together. We would blog. She talked about Janet Jackson, like she was reading Janet Jackson. She was telling the story about that. Boom, we got views off that. When she went away, she was doing her 4th of July blogs and stuff like that. And then we came together and we did that vlog, because she was talking about Papoose and Remy after Sheether and stuff like that. And it just went viral. And then after that she went, and then we were communicating back and forth. I said, well, girl, come on, let's sit down and just we went to vlogging again, and then it just started to grow into something. And then we sat back. First of all, we were going to call the show The Docket. That's what we were going to call the show. We were sitting down trying to figure out which names we were going to. And then she's like, what about Queen's Court? I said, okay, well, let's do the Queen's, because she called her thing twice, maybe the Queen Court. So then I was like, okay, what's the Queen's Court? Let's do the Queen's Court. She said, okay, cool, boom. So we just whatever. And when I got involved, I brought my business sense from what I was doing in the porn world. Bitch, let's go get this. Bitch, we need pictures and flyers and.
That's right.
We need to make
because that's how a boss do it. That's how a boss bitch do it.
A lot of mainstream.
They get that paperwork together, baby.
Kaya, it was about Kaya saying these things.
Being reckless.
Yeah, being reckless. Yeah. However, it was tubed through me.
Yeah.
So we can't say that.
No, there's a Lucy, but there was an Ethel Lucy, and together it was magical.
And she would she would say things out of her mouth, and it wasn't about what it was about what she said, and it was about my reaction, my eye, my body language.
You're dancing and all the theatrics.
It was a duo thing.
Combination.
It is what it was.
Yeah.
Now we're in a situation where I'm the star. This is my show. This is my shit. It's mine. This is what's going on with her. I'm just back like, okay, cool. Whatever. Then I don't know what happened. Whatever you guys are seeing online.
So you guys were in DC hosting events. You guys were working, and then all I saw in the midst of traveling was there was something that got out that she had said something disrespectful to the LGBT community. A letter came out from the people that was hosting you in DC.
Okay, here it is. We had that incident what happened with Monique. Monique had got a tweet from K. Michelle's fan page when K. Michelle's fan page, she responded to K. Michelle's fan page and said, "I'll go on the Queen's Court." I jumped at the opportunity right there because
big opportunity.
It's like Monique is the hot topic right now.
That's right.
We that ratchet show.
I said that. I said Monique was the hottest topic out right then and there. Every platform she went on went viral, and that was a big thing for them. And then Kaya ass went and fucked it up.
That's not Kaya's. Excuse me. That's not Kaya's stilo. Kaya is very. Fuck you, fuck everybody, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch, asshole, fuck, blah, blah, blah. So that's Kaya, and I'm like, okay, sister, that's cool that, you that way. But, bitch, this gonna move our show in the direction that you want. And I see lots of things that Kaya is saying. But let's be real here. Everybody wants to elevate in this world.
So do you think now that you all have fallen out, I always find it interesting when friends fall out or when something happens and then a person starts saying stuff that you always thought that way about me. So now that she's saying all the homophobic things or towards you or about you, do you feel like that she always harbored those thoughts?
Right now, to be honest with you, I don't really know who that is that I'm looking at. Okay. Because the person that I fell in love with, was the artist. Was the artist Kaya. When we met with each other, I met her with respect. Like, bitch, I got all your music. This and that. I respected her just like I would respect any artist.
That's right.
That's right. Melissa, come on. I was like, I know exactly who you are. I'm gonna respect you.
What about me?
I was looking at your dick in your pants.
That part, you so just left yourself wide open, Gio.
And you were looking at her titties.
I just respected you even more when you just sat like that. I was like, yeah.
He said you got 10 inches. It's online. Anyway.
Let's find his pictures exactly.
We'll get it.
But I respected her, and this is the thing. You haven't seen me say anything derogatory about Kaya, and you're not.
Even on our personal call, you didn't.
Kaya could go out there and carry and do all the stuff that she wants to do. But when I walked in that door, I walked in the door with genuine love for her, and I walked in with, this is something that we can grow together, and she knew it.
Yes,
she knew it. Come on.
So then, just because I watched.
Did you want to ask me about Nikki?
Yeah.
Well, no, before we get to Nikki, I watched your interview. I watched you trying to get the Monique thing done, and then I watched Monique's Periscope talking to you, and you trying to get Kaya to get on.
I cried because I was so frustrated that
it was falling apart.
It was falling apart, and it was not about falling apart. It was about
misunderstandings and stuff, and
it was about this is the time. Our show is gonna grow from this. This is what's gonna make. Monique didn't go to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
She didn't go to
Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored.
She came to the Queen's Court.
Yeah.
Come on,
that was a big deal.
We was just in that scandal with Escape and all that stuff. We were just in that like, come on, dog. And I'm like, you have to see the movements.
The bigger picture.
Yeah.
You have to see God's movements in it. This is not checkers, bitch. This is chess.
Okay, all right, huh? And you got to look at the fact that it's an opportunity that's bigger than you. It's not about you. It's about the audience.
Yes.
And it's about the bag.
And here's the thing: when Nikki, I'm gonna say what I can. Okay. Just like I said on the video, when Nikki reached out, Nikki did reach out to Kaya. Nikki reached out to both of us. It was like right after the Papoose thing, whatever. She thought it was funny. She was like, Have y'all want to do TV? And I was like, yeah, we'd be interested in TV. And I called Kaya, and she said, I've been inboxing her, but I said, girl, Nikki, she ain't gone. Kaya is antisocial like that. Like, she ain't gonna pay.
But she's also very isolating. Like,
she's a Scorpio.
I was online one day. I saw the Queen's Court. I called in. I went on the show and talking to you guys, but everyone was like, yo, I gotta have you come on the show. I got off, and then I was on the docket.
Yeah.
And she had went from liking me and posting the Cardi B interview here to
trashing her, to trashing you, because that's what she do.
Really
she a rat. She'll smile in your face and give you, and she'll trash you all in the same breath.
Beauties of the show too, like the balance. But like she was way out reckless and isolated.
Come back,
you gotta pull her back.
Don't go that far, But this is the thing, Nikki communicated and whatever, and Nikki is and when people say Nikki is homophobic and this and the other, like she don't like gay, because I've heard gay people say that's not true.
I've met Nikki. She's cool.
Nikki is the shit. I love her, and she's I do, and I'm not kissing her ass or whatever. But I.
Have you talked to Nikki since the whole things dissolved, or the separation between you and Kai? Have you guys talked?
I guess you can't say.
Hey Nikki, call me girl. All right. So,
but I will say this. She was awarding us a good opportunity, and Kaya said things like, I watched some of her videos, like, Kaya, that's not, like, stuff is just not true. But here's the part with the trademark thing that everybody's so like up in arms about the trademark situation. The reason why I brought Nikki, because Nikki asked me when we spoke, she said, why did you bring up, what was going on with us? And I said, because I was trying to paint, because she went out here and said I'm a liar, I stole the thing from her, or whatever.
You pulled out the receipts.
And I'm like, this is what happened. And if you watch her story, it corroborates with mine, even though she's leaving out pieces. She said, I didn't like the deal. Right. And when I said in my story, she didn't like the deal. So what we said was, we were going to corner the motherfucking market. Bitch, we was going to trade all this shit.
And the deals could always be worked out.
Right.
Yeah, but listen, she wanted people to come to us. We said, we want $1 million motherfucking dollars. And I said, we can command $1 million if we own the brand. Like, if we build it strong enough to command that, we can command that, or we can make it from the basement, bitch. What you want to do? And she was like, yes, bitch. So we had a plan. We sat down and we planned. She was like, okay, we need to get the website, we need to get the traffic going to the website. We need to stop putting it on Facebook, whatever. So I'm here taking notes and I'm trying to get the stuff together. The trademark situation came when I got on the telephone. I called my lawyer or whatever, and we talked about it. And I said, Kaya, bitch, let's go ahead on the trademark this stuff. She said, handle that. So I paid for the application, this and the other. I had already been bidding for the website. We got the website. Nothing that happened she was oblivious to.
Right.
People were like, why you didn't put her name on the trademark? Why you didn't do this and the other? Well, she told me she was going to get me the money.
Right.
I never said I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
And so what happened?
So she's claiming that you were shady and tried to
she said I did it under her nose, and I'm like, Kaya, are you crazy? How you gonna do? I wouldn't have made no moves. First of all, if you wasn't deep into it, I wouldn't have spent one motherfucking dime.
Right.
I wouldn't have spent shit.
I know that's right.
Bitch, I had money before I met you, whore. What are you talking about? I wouldn't have bought nothing. I wouldn't have done nothing.
Yep, I know that's right.
And the thing is, when people talking this shit about me being shysty and shady, Kaya left. I didn't deny her from anything.